guys, right, sorry I've not posted up for a couple of weeks. Been absolutely crazy busy with work, so I've not really had too much time to get any videos up. But anyway, back here now, and today we're going to do some pickups of March 2012, and also got my first sort of pretty big haul of retro goodness from the CarBoot. Yeah, CarBoot season has started once again. Like I said, it's been in a couple of weeks. I've been to a couple of CarBoots, but nothing really's been any good. So today was the weather's picking up, and I said today was the first sort of big score. So we'll start with the CarBoot while we're there. Not in any particular order. I'm just going to grab some stuff and we'll just go for it. Right, first up then was this box of Sega Saturn goodness. So I managed to pick up a Sega Saturn console. Now this was in sort of two stages. So the first one, the main thing was after this, more than anything else, was two things. One, Saturn SCART cable. These can be pretty expensive to get hold of, so that was cool. So I got that in there, and I was also after the original Need for Speed. Now the guy wouldn't sell this separate, so I was like, oh, okay then, well I'm just gonna have to buy the goddamn Saturn. So managed to haggle him down to £8 for the Saturn. So I got the Saturn then with 6 games. So we had actual golf, good old Sega Rally, Tomb Raider, then yeah, Need for Speed that I wanted, Andretti Racing, and Soviet Strike. Never actually played that one. That one and Nuclear Strike, I think, were the only two of the sort of Desert Strike kind of games that I never played. So I've got all those games there, and it also came with one classic Saturn controller, and then for pretty much no reason at all, a couple of Mega Drive controllers chucked in there as well. So that little lot boxed up was £8, so that was cool. Then earlier on in the day, I actually got from another stall a bit more Saturn goodness. Goes in waves that sometimes you just get the same kind of thing of certain consoles. So Virtual Fighter 2, Virtual Fighter, and unbeknown to me, another copy of Sega Rally, but I bought these earlier on in the day. So that lot was £2.50. So basically £10.50 there for a Saturn, controllers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 games. So £10.50, can't grumble. Again, the SCART cable alone, to me, is worth that, because they're pretty hard to get hold of and they're pretty expensive, to be honest. So SCART cable for me was well worth it. Right, sorry, just looking at random stuff. Right, managed to get a couple of cool LCD games today. Picked up a Grandstand Scramble, not bad condition, and managed to get that for £3. So I love Scramble, and this is a really cool little version. I haven't actually got any D-cell batteries, so I can't show you that working, which sucks. But and also a little later on in the day, I managed to pick this one up. It's in real nice condition, which is the Invader 1000, or Galaxy Invader 1000. So box itself in pretty nice condition for the time. I don't know if it says what year it was made on there or not. No, it doesn't actually. But inside the actual box itself, said it's all the polystyrene still in there. Comes with the instruction manual as well. There doesn't seem to be a copyright from on there. And actually, that's your little system. Really cool. So, and that all works. See if I can play it upside down. It's basically like a Space Invaders. Now, when I was playing it earlier on, it was actually fairly much impossible to die, because your firepower seemed a lot better than the aliens. But later on, the aliens do seem to move as well. But that's a really cool little bit kit. Now, when the guy I was buying this from, we couldn't get it working while I was at the stall. He wanted a fiver for it, and managed to, well, he says, as we couldn't get it working, he takes £2 for it, which I came home, fiddled with the connections, and just the batteries just wasn't touching the batteries. So I managed to bag that for £2, which was an absolute steal. So that was my 2 LCD games today. So pretty happy with those, to say the least. Right, other bits and bobs. Got this one 2 weeks ago. Box GameCube there, with the control and everything in there. £2. Cha-ching! Bargain. So can never be without enough GameCubes. Let's see what else I've picked up. Not too much on the CarBoot sale front, realistically. Sorry, going through everything. Right, a couple of other odds and sods. Managed to pick up NBA Showtime on the Dreamcast for £1.50. And Buster Move Arcade for PS1, that was again £1.50. Another one there, I got GoldenEye 007 Reloaded for PS3. My brother got this for Christmas and we had to go with the sharpshooter, and it's really, really good. So yeah, really looking forward to having a go on that. I love the original GoldenEye and they've done a really good job sort of bringing it back up to date with that. Managed to pick that one up for £12, so that's pretty good. Guy went 15, managed to do a little bit of bartering, got him down to 12. Right, what else have I picked up? Now from the same guy that had the Galaxy Invader machine, he had a load of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to probably say that wrong. Japanese Game Boy Advance games. So he actually had, there was 6 of them. Now I did a little deal with him and managed to get him for £2 for all of them. So I'm doing a bit of an anime sort of convention in September, and I'm going to have a little stall there selling a few bits and bobs. So I'm sure these will be going in a little bit of a Game Boy package. So they're, they're all in really good condition, and so the game and cart and everything in there. So £2 for all of those was a damn good little deal, I thought. What else have I picked up? Managed to pick up not too much more in the old CarBoot sale, to be honest. Just one big item. The rest of it is all just going to be pickups. So I'll just get onto my oh no, sorry, 2 items. Right, yes, this was a good deal. This was today. This is probably today's best deal. Walked past a guy and he had this sort of all sat together. So again, saw the Game Boy Advance, went up to him, and because usually there's the cases and there's never anything in it, but it's always worth checking because you never know. So this one, it did have the Game Boy Advance inside it, clear one, not in too bad nick. Comes with a rechargeable battery pack as well on there. So, and the guy, I was like, how much is the Game Boy Advance? And he's like, okay, it's £2. So I was like, okay, cool, Game Boy Advance for £2, that's really good. And he's, oh, you get this case as well. It's got cables in there, and it's got a load of games as well. So I was like, hell yes. So it comes with a in-car charger. This is pretty cool. It's a 4-way link cable as well for Game Boy Advance. So I think I've got a 2-way, I've not got a 4-way one. So that was cool. And the best bit was the little compartment at the bottom. I actually gave the guy the money. As soon as I opened this up, I was like, there's £2. Just literally, let's finish the deal. I'm out of here. Because yeah, this was full of games in the bottom here. Right, so for some reason I think there's a PS2 or it might be a GameCube memory card in there as well, just for shits and giggles. Came with Pokemon Pinball cartridge, a classic Scooby-Doo on the Advance, Cars, there's a few poopy ones and some good ones, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Super Mario Kart, and Wario Land 4, then Super Mario Advance, and Super Mario World 2, which is just like the Super Nintendo version. So all that lot with the Advance for £2, which was like, that was a really good deal as far as I see it. Some really good Game Boy Advance games there, and yeah, £2, absolute steal. So yeah, literally ripped his hand off when he said £2. Right, and one last thing. Also, while I was there, I saw Stu, Tutor UK, and he was getting a few bargains, and he got some really good Game Boy Advance games. He'd also got that Mario Kart on the Advance. Chatted to him for a little bit, and he was running off because obviously he wanted to go and get a load more bargains. So hopefully you did pretty well out there today, bud. Right, the last thing I got then today was this fella. And this is my sort of big purchase of the day. If we can get into it, he says. Technical difficulties. There we go. Right. Okay. So in here then, let's get this all in order. Okay, so in the bag is a PS2 Slim with a screen, silver one this time. Now I've already got one black one, and I said I really like these little units that you just plug, play, and away you go. So I don't actually own a silver PlayStation, so I've actually been after one, and this does the job nicely because it's got the screen built in there. So that came with, yeah, Slim. I think it's also got Pirates of the Caribbean there on DVD as well. So again, you've got your power adapter in the side, just in there. And it also came with a memory card and little remote control as well, and also controller as well. So managed to bag that lot for £25. So, which I think is quite a good deal, because again, these screens alone, sometimes on eBay, hitting around about 50 quid. This one's in really nice condition, to be honest, and so it all fires up everything, you know, all good. So at some point I'll have to get 2 PlayStations running in my car at the same time. So that was pretty much all my CarBoot sale pickups for today and for the last sort of couple of weeks. So as I said, it's not been too bad out there. Season's just getting in. There's a lot of traders out there sniping up a lot of stuff, so times are hard for everyone, but anyway, that's the way it goes. Right, let's move on to some pickups then that I've got over the last couple of weeks. I'm going to start off with my big gaming balls up. This is a costly mistake that I made out there. Now, I've been wanting to get a few GameCubes linked up together to play Mario Kart Double Dash, sort of 8-player stroke 16 player at the same time. So me, got on sort of eBay and got on the internet and just basically ordered everything all in the same go. So ordered about 3 copies of Mario Kart Double Dash. I already had one, so I've got 4. Also ordered a couple of copies of 1080 Snowboarding. Ordered a router. Ordered some cables and ordered some GameCube sort of adapters for, well, okay, I ordered 4 of these. This is the worst part about it. Now, unknown to me, I thought you just needed these adapters and then you could connect them into the router, link all the GameCubes up together, then you get sort of the 8 and 16 player games. Now, unknown to me, there is 2 different versions of this. There is the modem version and there's the broadband adapter. And me, I didn't know that at the time. I honestly thought there was just one adapter and that was it. I accidentally ordered 4 of these 56k modems, which are effectively fucking useless. So I've got 4 of those with nothing to do with them. So if anyone wants a 56k modem for a GameCube, please let me know. So yes, I need to now get out there and try and find some GameCube broadband adapters. So if anyone has one, or would like to sell it, or would like to trade it for some cool stuff, then I'm sure I can do a bit of a deal for you. So I'm after a couple of those if anyone out there has some. So that was a costly mistake, probably around about 70 or 80 quid, basically just chucked up the arse. But anyway, that's the way it goes. So I learned something today, or this week, about yes, GameCubes and the fact that yes, there is 2 adapters for them. Right, swiftly moving on from that mistake. Couple of Super Nintendo carts I picked up this month. The classic Pilot Wings, one of my favourite games on the Super Nintendo. This is a gem of a game. So I think that was about £4 delivered, so that was cool. And this one for Pete, SNES-tastic, good old Pit Fighter. So I think that was from a local shop, £1.50. So I couldn't say no. I'll put that on at Barcade or something. I think that'll be hilarious. So yes, bit of Pit Fighter there, and I will dedicate that game to Pete if it goes on. Xbox game, Street Fighter Anniversary Edition there. So this is a pretty cool little compilation of Street Fighter games there. So we've got Street Fighter 2 Anniversary. We've also got Third Strike on there as well, and an animated movie. So that's a pretty good sort of Street Fighter collection. I think I got that for £3. Another one of the good old light gun games I've been tracking down. This one looks pretty damn cool on the PlayStation 2, Dino Stalker. So pick up your G-Con and just basically going to shoot the hell out of a load of dinosaurs. So that's all good. So I think that was £3. So can't wait to get a bit of a go on that. Right, a few of the odds and sods. A few GameCube games. Picked up SSX 3. Nice condition. Puyo Pop Fever, again it's all about a little bit of puzzle games, again good for arcade nights and stuff. Everyone loves a good puzzle game. And finally got a copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee. I had an American version, I always end up having to use the swap disc, so I thought what the hell, I'll just get an English version. So I managed to bag those 3 there. That was off a Market Guy for £15, so £5 a piece. So I thought it was cool. It's worth it for Melee, definitely. Right, what else have we had? Also I had a copy of this, but it was on American, and it's the one game that doesn't work with swap disc, Donkey Konga. I want to get a little bit of Conga action on at some point. So I've had the Congos for ages and I've never actually played on them, so I think I got that for like £2. So that was cool. Classic bit of game pickup there for 99p, Midway Arcade Treasures. Really cool selection of games on the back here. So we got things like Spy Hunter, Defender 1 and 2, we got Root Beer Tapper, Roboton 2084, Smash TV, Marble Madness, Gauntlet 4-player, Rampart 3-player, Super Sprint 3-player, Rampage 3-player, and one of the ones I really wanted on there, one of my favourite games ever, is Road Blasters. So again, bit of Road Blasters. That was 99p. It was buy one get one free, but all the rest of the games in there sucked balls, so I just told the guy I didn't want anything else. So 99p from Game. Probably one of the last games I'm ever going to buy from there that's retro-esque. Right, a few Xbox 360 games. Now, have bought, I've not got to show it because it's at the lockup, is Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So I managed to pick that up. I think I got that online for about £33. That was cool. And also from a local guy who was selling these brand new games, possibly a little bit dodgy, but hey, managed to pick up limited edition Darkness 2. Now I played this when I was working at the Geek Festival a few weeks ago. This game is awesome. Starts off a little bit slow, but when you get into it, it's really cool. You basically sort of possessed, you've got these tentacles that come out, so it's first person shooter, so you've got sort of double guns, and then you've got these cool tentacles that can grab people and rip them in half and stuff. Awesome game. So I managed to pick up from this guy Darkness 2 sealed, and also the new UFC game as well. He did both of those sealed for £35, so that was pretty good. Okay, got Arcana Heart 3, managed to get that sealed, delivered for £10 as well. So pretty damn cool schoolgirl fighting game on the 360. Alright, what else have we picked up? This is a classic piece of video game history. Right, again, I did a hip hop night a few weeks ago. I had to do some video games for it, so it doesn't get more hip hop than PS1 Wu-Tang Taste the Pain. So for that night I managed to pick up not 1, not 2, not 3, but managed to pick up 4 Wu-Tang W PS1 controllers. The stupidest controller in the world, but hilarious nonetheless. So yeah, managed to pick up 4 Wu-Tang controllers. It's a shame the game is pretty bad, but the principle is amazing. It's Wu-Tang at the end of the day. That's never a bad thing. So yeah, managed to spend a fair bit of money on those controllers, but anyway, they're a piece of gaming history, if nothing else. Right, one of the last things I have picked, oh no, a couple of things actually, 2 more things. Well, let's go 3D for a little while. Right, first up then, finally managed to pick up a pair of, again, Stu, 2T UK, he just got a pair of these a couple of weeks ago. A pair of the good old Sega Master System 3D glasses. This is sending my eyes mental as it is. So that came with the adapter, if I can see what I'm doing now, and also a copy of Zaxxon 3D. I've also just ordered a copy of Space Harrier 3D, so that's coming in the post. Should be in the next, maybe tomorrow if I'm lucky. So I managed to get the glasses. It's saying they're in really nice nick, the adapter, and Zaxxon for £50 delivered. Did a little deal with a guy, so that was pretty cool. So along with those, I do have, along with my sort of 3D experience, I've got the Famicom 3D glasses. So again, you don't see these so often. Now this is a unopened or unused Famicom set. So again, much like the Master System glasses. Now the problem with these glasses is they're very fragile, and again they're prone to the sort of arm snapping on them. The cool thing with the Famicom version, it was kind of like a big kind of sweatband, elastic band that goes around your head. So again, a lot better. So like I said, I'm probably never going to get those out properly, but I've had a little go with them and played Rad Racer. Is it Rad Racer? Yeah, on the Famicom with it. And it said really good effects, so it said pretty impressive. And also, keeping on the 3D theme, now I was buying a TV off a friend, and he just a little 22-inch screen. He was just selling for 50 quid. A little LG screen. Now I knew he had this little item here, and we kind of did a deal. We spoke about it a while ago, and he kind of just didn't say anything for about 6 months. So bought this TV off him, and he threw this in for free, which is amazing. It's well worth the £50 alone. Now I already have one of these, but another one doesn't hurt, to say the least. It is the good old Virtual Boy. Now I've got a Japanese box one, and this one is an American version. Now it didn't come with the adapter. It comes with a plug, but it doesn't come with. He didn't actually have the actual plug that goes into it. But it's an American Super Nintendo plug that I need, and I've already got one of those, so away we go. And I've got a battery pack from my Japanese one as well. So the actual unit itself is in real nice nick. So this thing will send you blind and probably make you throw up, but hey ho. It's a great piece of kit. I said I love the Virtual Boy. I got a lot of love for it. I know a lot of people hate this system. Now it came with a couple of games as well. It came with 3D Tetris, Mario Tennis, and I can't find it at the minute, Galactic Pinball as well. So I will have to do a little bit of a sort of Virtual Boy collection video soon. So they've got, you know, a few games and stuff for it now, so the collection for that is actually coming on quite nicely. Now the stand itself was in, these are really prone to breaking. Now this one has got a bit of a crack in it, so this week hopefully my friend Gav is going to help me. So we're taking the original clip, and then we're getting a camera stand. We're going to sort of splice them together, so hopefully we can, this one, instead I've got one decent one in the box, this one will basically have like a camera tripod, so again you can just sort of play it straight off the on the tripod. That's the only thing with these things, you know, the actual head unit itself is pretty robust. It's just the stands that are really fragile, and that's the controller itself there. That's the battery pack that's just on the back there. So I said that sort of takes like 6 batteries in there, clipped in. So, you know, really cool little unit. So that was my Virtual Boy pickup as well. So I said £50 for a 22-inch HD ready TV and a Virtual Boy thrown in. You can't grumble. That's a really good deal. Right, a couple of things that are coming up then. This Saturday, which is, got to think about this now. Hopefully, oh, I've completely lost my dates. I'm gonna have to. I think is it the 28th or the 30th? I can't remember. Anyway, Saturday coming. It is my next barcade in Leicester at the Font. So again, if you're in the Midlands and you want to come down and get your game on, it's going to start from 8:30 till about 1:30 in the morning. Basically, we have some cool DJs down. We have some live sort of graffiti art, and we just play a load of games all night long. Get a few arcade machines up, and we just go wild with the consoles as well. So yeah, a few of these games that you've seen out today will be there, plus a load of others. And also on Tuesday the 10th of April, Again, at the Font, we're going to be doing our first tournament night as well. So once a month we're going to be running a big tournament in Leicester. This time around it's Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Now we're definitely going to be running a 32-man sort of pit game on this, and I think we've got about 42 people in so far, so hopefully we're going to push that up and hopefully get a 64-man setup going on that one. So again, if you're around on Tuesday the 10th of April, that's happening in Leicester. So that's basically all my jargon get out of the way. So again, if you're around for those events, they're totally free, come down. And so there'll just be a bit of social gaming on that tournament night as well. So even if you're not playing, you just want to come and play a few games, and so you're more than welcome. Alright guys, so thanks for watching today, and so this will be sure one of many CarBoot pickups over the next sort of few months. I'm not going to quite go as ballistic as I did last year, to be honest, because I'm fairly drastically running out of room for all this crap that I keep buying. But anyway, I'm still going to keep storing some of it, and I think I'm going to do one more video in between, and I promise I'm going to get this goddamn games room video finished. I said I'm going to do both my games rooms. We'll show pretty much as much stuff as I can, so I promise within the next 2 videos it will be done. I've finished the last part, my sort of gun rack today, and the rest of it will be definitely happening in the next sort of week or so, we'll say. Alright guys, so again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon with some more reviews. You take it easy, thanks.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.